How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to His Dark Materials, Season 3, Episode 2. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Alrighty, back to Will.
Nearly 400 years with Baruch must have mellowed me.
400 years?
A long time. There it is. Oh, she got it.
Just tell me where you are and I'll find you!
The land of the dead.
Damn.
Very impressive, Lord Azrael.
Oh, it's Azrael's crew, okay.
Well, they'll need some structure.
Well, that's why you're here. Commander Gunway, allow me to introduce Queen Ruta Skadi of the Lake Lubana Witch Clan and her demon, Sergei.
Oh.
She's a vital member of my council.
This professor.
What do you
It's a
want?
Goonwiz people, right?
I don't mean you any harm. I'm looking for someone.
Is it those fly drones? Oh, big drones. Roke, okay.
From our Magisterium spy, Agent Salmakia. They're preparing to undertake a search mission. Your daughter, they think she's the most important child that's ever lived. Salmakia believes she's in danger.
According to the Authority, Eve was the mother of creation. Lyra is simply the creation of Marissa and I. She is not Eve, she's a little girl.
She must have some
So
information.
dismissive.
There are angels above the camp.
What are they doing?
Are they fighting? Damn. Oh, that's the guy that was
Wait,
coming
back
back to
away.
say a message.
Let's say one of them fights for the Authority and one for us. Which is which?
I don't know. Maybe neither.
Are you an agent of the Authority?
Oh, that's the good guy.
There is a message I must give to you.
We're going to assume that one's with the Authority and this one with us.
We found the boy, the bearer.
What boy? What does he bear?
He said, the God Killer, the only weapon that will destroy him, the Authority, and his regent.
Tell me where I can find the boy.
He is on his way to Lyra.
Oh, he's mad about that.
Find him. There is an angel waiting. My mother must find a knife.
Baruch!
Yeah, he felt that. That sucks.
This is your fault. You forced me to come here. I wanted to go with him. They've killed him.
Came back with info.
Our kind have been to your world before.
Many centuries ago, the temple would burn women they suspected of witchcraft.
I remember it.
Damn.
Witches live for many hundreds of years.
Do you trust Azrael?
I'd stake my life on it.
Yeah, she wouldn't be here. Didn't.
Perhaps you're afraid of revealing that the Authority no longer rules in the Kingdom of Heaven, and that he has for some reason appointed a regent. What's wrong with him that he won't rule? Or is it that he can't?
His eye twitched.
Oh, no, that's interesting. Dust. Spent most of my adult life trying to understand it. I once killed an innocent young boy.
Yep.
In order to
R.I.P.
harvest.
Roger.
But no one before this moment has ever tried to weaponize it. Enoch, brother of Baruch, how did he become regent? Do not dare use that name. He is Metatron.
Metatron. So close to Megatron.
What does he want?
Dust is not for you to understand. Conscious beings have become dangerously independent. He will lead a permanent inquisition into every world, on every being, until they understand complete obedience. And with it, we will bring an end to the freedom of thought and will control dust once and for all.
Jeez.
You think you're significant? He does not even know your name.
Wasn't so difficult, was it? Didn't even take an eternity.
Where's everybody else gone?
A stranger
question.
came here and blew a hole in the sky, and then Commander Ogunwe led everyone through it.
Like a window
Yep.
to another world.
That how you got here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that, yes. I'm following these sticks. They're telling me where to go, but I know that
Sticks.
sounds crazy, so I won't.
Retrieve the child, retrieve the mother, and return them to me, dead
Who
or
the
alive.
heck is that? Is that the spy? Oh, they're so close. Yeah, hopefully the little girl breaks Lyra out. Damn, there's SWAT team over here. Yeah, that has to be the spy.
You attract too much attention, so stay here and keep on.
Do not underestimate her.
I won't.
Convenient. She's like, what the heck was that? Perfect. He knows sign language. Emma.
Ask her about Lyra.
There was a girl here being kept asleep. A woman who claims to be her mother, but no mother could possibly be so cruel.
This mother would.
Is that sunroot? It's a waking medicine.
Just gathering for Lyra.
Going to use that. The woman has gone, but will be returning soon.
You see, she's quite safe.
Damn.
She's not safe. You're drugging her.
I'm not sure why the angel didn't come in with him.
What could be more dangerous than you?
You'll find out soon enough.
Said you can't see the truth.
Who's she in danger from?
The Magisterium,
The Magisterium.
and they intend to have her killed. Do you know who they say she is? Well,
I know there's a prophecy.
they think she is Eve, the mother of all sin, and they think she will do great damage. So they are determined to murder her as an act of devotion, unless we stop.
We.
Even if that's true, why are you keeping her asleep?
Because she hates me, Will. And if I woke her, she'd run. In fact, she's already tried to run.
Yeah.
The three of us could be extraordinary. Your strength, my guile, Lyra's bravery.
I'm not strong.
You are strong, Will. You think I can't see that?
You promise that you're keeping her safe, that you'll carry on keeping her safe.
I give you my word.
And I can leave her here. Go to Asriel like I was supposed to.
No. No, I need you to stay. I saw what you did at Carlo's house. We could help each other. We could protect each other's vulnerabilities.
I gave my word to my father that as soon as I knew Lyra was safe, I'd go to Asriel to fight.
This is a betrayal bigger than any I have committed. If you abandon us now, you leave her for dead.
I'm gonna leave her in your care.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting this turn.
Mistake. I thought you'd stay.
We are going to find that knife, and we're going to use it to destroy Metatron. This knife, it's the weapon you heard the Cliff Guards talking about?
Asa Hetra, yes. Though I wasn't aware it required a bearer, or that it would have been the boy who was with Lyra.
So, we find Lyra, we find the boy.
I have seen them together. Where one goes, the other follows.
Who is
For the
this
most
girl
part.
that everyone is so interested
Asriel's daughter. They believe she is Eve.
in? Eve? Who is Eve?
In some worlds, the mother of all sin.
Your daughter is the mother of all sin.
They believe so, but they believe a great deal of fanciful nonsense.
And you didn't think it worth mentioning before. Where is she?
We don't know. What I need is that knife. The Magisterium can help us in this matter. Roke, I want you to contact
True.
Salmakia. Once she knows where Lyra is, I'll follow her there.
You will use your own daughter as a trap.
I've already risked everything I have to get us this far.
Yeah.
If I have to take a knife to
Jeez.
the heart of the Authority himself, I will. And yes, I will risk Lyra, because the alternative, Commander, is what happened to yours. And I would risk everything and everyone to ensure that can never happen again.
An angel has been killed, and all you can think about is how that might benefit you.
Would you rather he die in vain?
True.
Perhaps you wanted to see if it is true what Asriel has been doing to me. Don't expect your rebels to follow a mortal who enjoys torturing angels.
Where is the authority? Hiding behind a regent who cares for nothing but his own greatness.
What happened?
She's a liar.
They're here.
Rook died for a purpose, but this is meaningless.
I promise it will work.
Yeah, what is his plan?
Scan a Vespene communication device. We have a message
That
from our
is so
agent in the
trippy.
Magisterium.
Lyra is with a woman named Marisa Coulter.
Yep.
We're about to land on a remote island in the German Ocean, Fair Isle.
I'll take the intention craft. It's the fastest way. Agent Salmakia, get to the children, get them to safety, away from the woman, then stay with them until I arrive.
Child is asking what you're doing.
I'm counting my steps. We'll return by them in another world.
They fixed it. This is definitely going to be a interesting reunion when Azrael meets with Coulter and Lyra. Knock her out with the rock. Ooh.
This is a human matter.
Don't go.
Not for this.
No. Now how is he going to talk with the girl? Yeah, I wonder what her play is here.
You're too late, Father. She's gone.
Does he believe her?
I am going to take Lyra now, Mrs. Coulter. I'm sorry. Her fate was decided long before I arrived here.
On Azrael. But he went alone. I don't know how he's going to handle all of this. I'm assuming it's all going to be thanks to Will. He's going to save everybody. But I guess we'll see.
She's in there.
What was your plan? Would you have kept her unconscious forever? From world to world, trying to escape the alethiometer? Forever? You're not stupid.
Uh-oh. Hey, Will. I see you.
To kill one's own child takes a kind of strength I do not possess.
But you do.
Don't yell, Lyra. Ooh.
You came back for us. I knew you would, Will.
We're leaving.
Well, I'll come with you.
I'll come with you.
You're not coming with us.
You to dispose of me.
Away from us.
Is that what you do, Will? Was your mother as easily disposed of?
Oof.
Why did you leave her? Where is your mother? Look at me.
Oh, what? That's possible?
What has she done? What has she done?
You broke the knife.
She broke it?
Without the knife, you're useless to me. Please leave now.
So now they need Azrael.
It was only a small sting. She'll be fine in a few hours. I'm under instruction to take you to Azrael. Follow me.
No, we're not going to Azrael.
Hope you grabbed all the knife pieces. Maybe they could put it back together. Madman, how you guys gonna get out of this? Nice, Lord.
Get her out of here!
Oh, little girl. Help her. Don't just stand there, you idiots. Oh, I was about to say. No, take it with you.
Thank you.
Go, go, go. Get through. There we go. Azrael's too late, but he's probably gonna meet up with Marisa right now. We need to kill that guy if he's not dead already.
We're too late.
Yeah, I kind of forget. He killed before, right? I think he killed somebody at that one village place last season. Alrighty, that was episode 2 of His Dark Materials. That was another pretty decent episode. I really like seeing the building of Azrael's army, seeing the behind the scenes, seeing his little mini council. That includes an angel and the Queen of the Witches. So starting with Azriel, we learned at the end of last episode that encampment is actually Azriel's. That's his whole army now. He initially starts to fill in a bunch of information for the new general. Obviously, he has some questions, but we're interrupted when two angels were fighting out in the sky. They start crashing down, and apparently it's Baruch, the lover of the angel that's with Will. Luckily, Baruch was able to give Azriel the message about Will and the weapon. So Azriel came up with the plan to wait on word from his spy in the magistrate, especially after finding out that Will is always with Lyra. So if the magistrate finds Lyra, he's going to try to be there before they do. He finally gets word from his spy that Lyra is in a stone home with Mrs. Coulter. He then gets on his ship and goes on his way. Unfortunately for him, he didn't make it in time, but he looks to check in on Mrs. Coulter, and I'm interested to see how their conversation is going to play out next episode. From there, we could talk about the magistrate. We see the father, the main leader guy, strum up a task force basically to go take out Lyra. They all have this belief that she is Eve, and it goes against everything that they believe in. So thanks to Father Gomez, he was able to find out where Lyra was. So they went on their way. Father Gomez goes inside with Mrs. Coulter and talks with her on why she was doing what she was doing and trying to convince her to kill her own daughter. Mrs. Coulter finally, with the help of her monkey, they were able to distract him while Mrs. Coulter smashed a rock on his face. I definitely wonder if Father Gomez is dead, and if not, I hope Azriel or Mrs. Coulter did before they leave that home, but I guess we'll see. It will suck to see that he survives and he just goes back to the magistrate and tells him what happened. From there, we could talk about Will. So Will and team were on their voyage at the beginning of the episode. They then finally arrived, made it to land, and came across the deaf girl. Luckily, the angel was able to speak sign language, so they were able to communicate. She was pulling plants that were able to wake people up, and that was needed because Lyra has been forced to be unconscious because of Mrs. Coulter. Will initially enters the building, talks to Miss Coulter, and she hoped to manipulate him. She wanted to team up. She especially wanted to do that because she wanted to use him for his knife. Will then tells her that he will leave Lyra in her care and walks out. Mrs. Coulter was pretty surprised from that, but we see Will talking with the angel and Lorik, the plan. But unfortunately, the angel's like, no, I'm done. This is human stuff. This is basically above my pay grade, and I lost my longtime love, so totally understandable why he felt the way he felt. But from there, we see him kind of use his knife to go to the other world and kind of trace his steps to be able to portal back into the room to where he was able to save Lyra. We then get a cool little escape scene while Will was carrying Lyra. We see Lorik kind of jump in and help save them from the gunfire. Then the very last soldier that held them at gunpoint, they were saved by the deaf girl. Overall, I'm finally glad that Lyra is awake. She's literally been knocked out and asleep here these first two episodes and didn't really have much to do. So I'm glad for her to finally get back to being the main lead again going forward. Hopefully. Looks like they're really pushing Will, but I hope it evens out and Lyra helps star again. Other than that, that is all I have. If you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.